Greetings to you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. And of course, the time that you'll come across this video. How is everyone? How am I? Of course, I'm good, as you can hear. Thank you so much for your love, for your concern, for the care, and for everything that you do to this channel. I'm on the road to 5K subscribers, and of course, I rely on you. Help me get to 5K before the end of this year. Like the video, listen to it up to the end. Don't forget to subscribe. Kindly watch all the ad. It's a way of supporting a content creator. Anyways, guys, I'm here. I'm just here. I've been following everything that has been happening, but at the periphery. Anyways, life happens, and sometimes you need to take a back seat and let God do his own work. Anyways, let's talk about Gintu for a minute, my people. If this guy Gintu is as good as he wants people to think he is, let him go back and take care of his expectant woman. That is Gati Africa. Otherwise, I can't be convinced with anything that Gintu does. Okay, so there's this lady subscriber from Zambia. From the video, I got to learn this is not a conversation that began the other day. But these are people that have been in touch with Gintu for a long time. Remember the day Gintu left Nyabohanse? Actually not Nyabohanse, because he doesn't stay in Nyabohanse. But you all remember very well when Gintu traveled from Kenya. He went to Tanzania and eventually to Zambia. Remember, this was a trip that was sponsored by this lady that is called Thandi. Thandi is a big sponsor, or if you want, supporter of the naysayers. Because this is not the first time coming across the name. I've heard a lot about that name in Carrot's videos and these other naysayers channels. Therefore, this is not like a real Team Marwa. Do you understand? This is a person that has been sponsoring these people, under the waters. And that makes you know that there's no way a person can fund you to travel, let's say from Kenya to Zambia, if you are not working with them closely. It is what it is, and you all know how it works here on the YouTube. If people like you, they'll support your work. They'll support your work in so many ways. Some are going to donate to you. Some are going to become friends with you, off camera and such. And that is how it works. And this lady, she has come out to talk about the idea to do with boreholes in Nyabohanse and these other villages that Gintu has been, showing, in his channel. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with her and her other sponsors digging boreholes in Nyabohanse. Do you understand? Because what I know personally as Mary TV is that the boreholes are going to be helpful to the community members. But now my problem is, why do they have to always drag the Maros family? Like their name has to be mentioned. Why did she begin with mentioning Dimango when Dimango traveled to the Netherlands? Oh, she hosted Dimango. Oh, Dimango knows she has a lot of money. Oh, Dimango lived in her house. Oh, I don't know, she allowed Dimango to eat anything that she wanted and just to do anything that she felt like. Because according to Thandi, she treated Dimango as her daughter. Do you understand? There is no problem. If you want to dig boreholes, go straight to the point. Why are you cornering? Why are you beating around the bush? Why are you mentioning Marwa, David Jr. and Dimango in this? How many times have we seen Marwa doing a lot of good work in Nyabohanse without asking for a penny? Do you understand? Why do you want to bring his name, in all this mix? If you want to work with Gintu, you go work with Gintu. Go straight to the point. Work with Gintu. Focus on that person that you want to work with. Why would you feel like it is necessary for you to bring in Dimango? Now, you took her in. In fact, is it taking someone in? No, you accommodated her because you wanted to. Do you understand? Nobody forced you to do it. If you have been following Dimango for a long time, guys, you know who Dimango is. Guys, Dimango has sat so many times in her live streams. She has been very categorical. She does not want people to host her unless otherwise. Dimango has made it so clear because she knows the outcome. My people, just see it with your own eyes. Listen with your own ears. How comes this lady has come out to talk about her time with Dimango in Netherlands? Why has she come out to talk about her, she hosted Dimango? Why has she come out to say she never charged Dimango a penny? In fact, I want her to come back and tell us how comes did she, decide to host Dimango? Why is she mentioning she never got any penny from Dimango? Do you understand? Was it necessary for her to say Dimango ate everything that she wanted in her house? Was it important for her to come out and say, oh, Dimango knows that she's very rich? So what? If you want to work with Gintu, go ahead and do that. You don't need to come out and drag Dimango's name just because you hosted her. Are you the first person that has ever hosted Dimango in her travels? Are you the first person? Come back and tell us. We need more information. Sometimes guys will listen to these people and you're like, what is happening here? Come back and tell us more. And she was like, hey, Dimango will hear. She will watch this video. I don't know what and what and what, but I hosted her. Oh my God. If you no longer like the Maros, waka pole pole, like we say it in Kenya. Waka, just go. Leave them alone. Nobody has ever forced you to do anything to anyone. And what I know, I've been a content creator on these streets for a long time. And I know it very well. If people like you, they'll support you. If they don't like you, they'll align, they'll start, what is it called? They'll start discriminating you. They'll start poking your nose. They'll start, like just creating a lot of drama around you. But once people like you, they are going to support you. And what I know, there's nothing that you can tell me. Because a person like Marwa, he has done a lot for Nyabohanse. This guy Gintu, if it wasn't for Marwa, he would not be known. Yeah, that is a fact. You come out and tell me whatever you want to tell me. But that is the truth. Who would have known Gintu? Gintu, who would have known you? If Marwa had not introduced you to YouTube, if you had never received that GoPro camera from Jamaican uncle, where would you be? If you people want to work with Gintu, you just go direct to Gintu. Stop mentioning the names of these people. That guy Matiko and the family, they have benefited a lot from David Jr. As I always say, give credit where it's due. You don't need to be coming out every day, just to criticize and to fight people. It doesn't work like that. Why all the drama? Yes, you have a good project in mind, but dragging the name of these people, that is where we draw the line. My people, I don't know whether I'm the one who is crazy, but that is where the line is drawn, quick and fast. See your life. You talk about a recreational center, like, having something like a pool, a hall where people can go just to relax, to catch up and all that. Basically for matters to do with recreation. My people, is it the first time you've heard of that? I remember back then, someone wanted to have, to open the same thing in Nyabohanse. You came with stones. You started throwing them left and right. You said that center cannot be opened in Nyabohanse. Now see your life, Thandi. Is she called Thandi or Thandi? Let me check the name. Thandi. See your life. You now want to open a recreational center in Nyabohanse. If you want to support people's life, I don't see any problem. I repeat, there's no problem. But can you do it with whoever you want to do it with? And stop dragging people's names. Or the Maros always want to enrich themselves. They want to help other people. My people, if someone has taught you how to do something, what else do you want them to do? Like, for example, they have opened a YouTube channel for you. They have given you their subscribers. They have given you their views. What else do you want them to do? This family, when you look at it, someone like Marwa has built his wealth, over the years. He has not just woken up like in a split of a second, he's rich. Marwa has grown, over the years. The problem with these people in Nyabohanse, if you've been following Mary TV, is that they want overnight growth. Like someone wants to wake up today, they are rich, they have made it. Yet they are forgetting Marwa started from somewhere. They have forgotten Dimango is putting a lot into creating her own channel. Do you understand? Everything that she does, guys, it's not easy. I've seen her travel to Poland. I've seen a lot of people mocking her here on the YouTube streets. When she said she was going out for, what is it called, camping, I saw naysayers coming after her, the likes of Carrot, talking about the way Dimango is struggling, it is winter, and she's in a forest trying to cook, trying to create content that is not contenting. I have seen people come after her. The other day I heard someone saying the way Dimango, she's struggling to work out so that she can maintain her figure. Yet she's eating a lot of food. You look at these people and you wonder, what exactly do they want Dimango to do? Dimango has invested a lot. My people, it's not easy. I've said it so many times. Most of us have never gotten out of our own countries. We don't understand the nitty-gritties. Personally, I can't imagine going to a country where people don't speak English or Swahili. Like, I'll be overwhelmed. Do you understand? I'll feel stuck. I'll just be like, I've frozen. I can't imagine. But when you look at a person like Dimango, how many countries has she traveled to? You mock her boyfriend as if your own boyfriend is missing. You don't want Dimango to enjoy. You just want to be on her neck. What exactly do you want? Guys, this YouTube streets is so toxic. And people do not want to see the Maros family grow. Nobody is out here celebrating them in good faith. And when I talk about nobody, I mean the naysayers. Look at what is happening now. Everyone is sitting down, watching Dimango in Poland, talking about the way she's forcing issues, talking about the way Dimango will be stuck there in Poland. Guys, Dimango herself said she's gonna be in Poland for a long time. I heard her talk about Christmas and New Year. Those are 3 months in Poland. She knows what she's doing there. If you have a problem, Carrot, pack your bags, go to Poland, and meet Dimango one-on-one. You cannot just sit down and every day you want to mock someone just because you don't like them. What is it that Dimango has ever done to you, Carrot? That every day it is Dimango. Oh, Dimango and the Polish boyfriend who is poor. I've heard other people saying, oh, the guy is jobless. Oh, he doesn't have any source of income. Oh, the guy is eating Dimango's money. And you look at these people and you're like, hold on. Holy crap. What is this? You guys, you are a total mess. A total mess. And I tell you that for free. I just tell you that for free. You are the people that I call enemy of development. A whole woman, a whole subscriber calling Gintu. But in their conversation, they can't avoid mentioning Marwa, Dimango, David Jr. I heard them talk about the way Kohera Senior has a lot of wisdom. My people, you are not force issues. If you are a deadbeat father, you just keep on sitting at the corner. Sit at the periphery. In fact, move yonder. Allow people to breathe in and out. Guys, it is so crazy. I've never understood. And in fact, these boreholes, before I forget to mention, these boreholes are not for free. Do you understand? According to the lady, they'll identify people that can be paying a certain fee. Do you understand? And this fee will be for maintenance. I look at the whole thing and I ask myself, How much does Marwa charge to help his people in Yabohanse? If you have been following Marwa, you know Marwa does not charge anything. If Marwa wants to help you, let's say, for example, you want to open a YouTube channel, he'll come, give you a shout out, tell his people to subscribe to your channel. In fact, I've seen many people that within a day they were monetized because of Marwa. If you're monetized, what else do you want? And Marwa does that for free. He does not ask for anything. But you people, you want to dig boreholes for people, but you want them to be paying. Hey, you want them to pay? Why can't you do the whole thing for free? Now, since you are better than Maro, why can't you do it for free? It is what it is. Do it for free. Let them enjoy so that they know they have been sponsored. Instead of you guys always coming out, you are attacking the Maros, but at the end of the day, there's nothing that you are doing, that Maro has never done. And in fact, Maro has done better, way, way better than what most of you are trying to do. And what I know is that God has destined everyone in a different way. Our fate, our destiny cannot be the same. So sometimes you may fight people, and I think God looks at you and is like, oh my God, what is happening here? Why are they fighting? People that God has already favored. That is just a losing battle. You are fighting with people that are way out of your league. Go compete with the likes of Gintu. If you think Gintu is the best, in fact, you people, you should start by helping him to complete his house so that he can be comfortable before you give all these projects to him. Guys, I don't know what to say. Please drop your comment down here. I would love to hear from you. Drop your comment, give the video a like, subscribe. Take me to 5K subscribers before the end of the year. Thank you so much, and goodbye for now.